Go. Okay, thank you. So this is a typical example for binomial theorem. Binomial theorem states like this. If you have the expansion of a plus b to the power n, you can always find a particular term by using this fact n r, where the first term a gets this power n minus r, and the second term b gets this power r as it is. So we will make use of this in order to identify a desired term. In this case, it's the constant term. For constant term, just remember, if you write any number, it does have the variable in it, but with power 0. So when we are saying find the constant term or the constant term is 960, it means the term which has x power 0 in it is 960. All right. And this is the application of the binomial theorem. So let's write here as well. शुक्र आज रिपीट नहीं किया आप कहाँ थे बेटे मैंने आपको कहा था मैसेज करो आपने किया था जैसे ही आर्यन आया था मैंने कहा था कि she may be wandering around searching so बेटे पूछ लेते हैं कॉल कर लेते हैं you have at least 5 other people to contact ग्रुप कॉल कर दो कुछ कर दो अब तो हो गया जो होना था all right so we are looking for the constant term in it basically we're looking for the term with x power 0 using this binomial theorem our n is the whole power that we're raising so n is equal to 6 so 6 r we don't know the term number remember r starts from 0 okay 0 up till the maximum value of n so 6r our first term is x squared over 2 this will get the power 6 minus r and our second term is a divided by x this will get the power r according to the structure of the binomial theorem. Once that is done, our next job is to collect all the powers of x. Okay, and this is slightly raised up difficulty level because we can see x in two different positions. So just concerned about the powers of x from the first bracket, what do you get? You get x squared to the power 6 minus r, which would be x to the power 12 minus 2r because it's power of power, so it will be multiplied. Don't forget to use the bracket if you get confused with the multiplication of 2 with 6 only. It's actually 2 with 6 and then 2 with negative r also. And from here, this is x to the power. If I bring it up in the numerator, that will be x to the power negative 1 and with the whole power r. So another power of x is negative r. As I said, collecting all the powers of x, we get 12 minus 3r. Now, if you're looking for the constant term, we are concerned that this power 12 minus 3r should be equal to 0. And this can be extended to any term required by the examiner or the question maker. If it's the term, let's say x squared, so you will set all as equal to 2 and so forth. Proceeding from here, 12 minus 3r, 12 is equal to 3r and r is equal to 4 from this equation. As soon as we find the value of r, this is collection of powers. Our next part is set the power equal to desired power, right? That would be our next major step. So find the value of R and find the value of R. I'm just writing in words for you so that next time you go through this video, you'll have a clear indication what to do. And now, once your value of R is obtained, go back to this initial setup that we made, this one. Now you know R is equal to 4. Okay, so if you plug in R equals to 4, R equals to 4 would lead us to say 6, 4, x squared over 2 to the power 6 minus 4, and a over x to the power 4. I may not have to worry about the powers of x because I have already worked I already got the value of R in the light of getting x power 0. So all I'm concerned is the constant or anything else than that, and anything else than the x here. Now 6, 4 is what? It's the same as 6 combination 2. Okay? Or sorry, or the 6 combination 4. You may use the calculator, but if you are doing manual calculations, then this would be translated as 6 factorial over this 4 factorial, and then the difference of the two, which is 2 factorial. From here, this results in 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. So x squared over 2 to the power 2. And can I separate all of this? This whole power being given to the denominator and to the numerator separately. Since we're doing manual calculation without the calculator, paper 1 practice, we've got 6 factorial over 4 factorial times 2 factorial. You may simplify it to your liking. The same whole power expansion goes here. X squared to the power 2 would result in x power 4. 2 to the power 2 will be 4, and a power 4 over x power 4. And you can see a clear cancellation out. We already knew that x will be cancelled out. 6 factorial can be written as 6 times 5 times 4. Remember, just break the bigger factorial up to the smaller factorial, and you will have cancellation after that. You see that 4 factorial and 4 factorial cancel out. 2 factorial is 2 times 1, so that's 2. 2 divides 6 by 3. So from here, my constant is 15. From here, I'm getting 1 over 4 and a power 4. So if I were to set up the equation, the equation is set up like this. 15 a power 4 over 4 is the constant term. Okay? But that's in terms of the variable a. Going back to the question, it says find a or possible values of a when the constant term is 960. So that compels me to equate all of this equal to 960 and work for the powers of values of a. Subject is a power 4. 4 is dividing the subject on the other side multiplied. Similarly, 15 is multiplied with the subject. So divide. 3 5s, 3 3s, 3 2s, and something like that. Then 5 1s, 5 6 are 30, and 5 4s are 20. 64 times 4. Since it's all without the calculator, so may I see? Yeah, the fourth root is what we are looking for. Don't I already know that 64 is 4 cubed? So the power 4 is actually 4 to the power 4. I can safely state that a is 4. Right? But there is a problem. Number one problem is the question also indicates a plural. So that guides me that there may be more than one value. And also, when I'm taking the root here, I'm asking myself, what number raised to the power 4 is all that? We all know that if it's a negative number raised to an even power, the answer is always positive. And there is no confusion for a positive number raised to an even power. Okay, so it's not just 4, it's actually positive and negative 4, which when taken to the power 4 will give us this answer. And that would be the solution of this question. Hope that helps.